you. Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Dr.
So, brother,
Kulkarni. Nice to
yeah.
see you. And I would like to know and to ask you about the field of your work, field of your expertise, and the way you are using the biowell in your studies.
I'm basically into Vastu Urja energies. I deal with the Vastus, and Vastu is a very ancient science of India. And I deal with that. I'm working as a Vastu energy consultant. I have got an expertise into this field. I check the energies of the space. I check the energies of the earth. I check the energies of the water also. And the effect of all these on the human being also.
Okay, so in all these fields, you use the biowell.
I use the biowell and many other instruments, including pressure antenna, ultimate energy scanner, which has been developed by me. So there are many instruments which we use. We have radon detectors also. We have earthing body voltmeters also. We regularly use in our Vastu scanning.
Okay, okay, very good. Can you share some of your results of your research that you have done so far?
We have done many different types of researches with the help of biowell. One of that is in Puttaparthi. It is a abode of Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba. And there were around 10,000 devotees from various part of the country and abroad also. And they were all singing and chanting Rudram. Rudram is you can see this small booklet which we have printed.
Yes.
And this has been given to almost everyone, those who were present at the time of my presentation.
Okay.
This is a printed booklet which we have. And we have given many photographs also of that. There were about 10,000 plus people and devotees present there. They were all chanting Rudram. Rudram is considered to be a prayer with the Shiva, Lord Shiva. It's a Lord Shiva prayer. And it has come from the Taittiriya Samhita of the Purana in India. And there are the different part, there are some Namakam and then Chamakam also. So it is basically you can say the hymns which has been chanted with a different tones of voices. And we wanted to measure what is the change in the energies when 10,000 plus people together they chant for around 30 minutes in Puttaparthi. And the station which we have selected was the Prashanti Nilayam Hall, where more than 10,000 people can be accommodated at one place. And this was conducted in the International Veda Conference. And the duration was 9:58 hours to 10:28 hours. So almost 30 minutes the experiment was being conducted. But previous to that, we have conducted some trials also. It means that before starting the experiment, we took the readings also, and we continuously run with the Sputnik antenna to find out what are the basic levels. So where the antenna was running for around more than 20-25 minutes before chanting of the Rudram.
So it
and
was
later,
like reference.
Yes, it was a reference, correct, sir. And then we did all this experiment for around 30 minutes. And once the experiment was also over, we continued that for about say around 15 to 20 minutes. The same readings were taken. We continued our readings for some more time. And then we analyze all. We got the observations with us. And we have given all this data in this booklet also. we have selected that there will be different parameters at which we will find out what are the changes encountered. One was area, and if you see the graphs which we have given in our presentation also, you will see that the area is gradually increasing. We have made around 11 parts of that chanting 30-minute session, because there are different namakam, chamakam, om, shanti, om. So many things are there into it. So we divided this into 11 parts and we recorded at a different folder. And you will see that gradually everything is going up. So area of coverage was gradually growing very far, and it is increasing also. Then we found out the second parameter which we used was the intensity. And as it is said that intensity represents the level of photon counts for each of the respective intent points during the chant. And this also shows a very steady increase. If you see these intensity graphs which we have given, in 11, all the folders, you will find that this is gradually increasing. Then third parameter which we selected was the energy. This was a very important parameter for us, because the basic thing which we wanted to know was what is the change in the space energies. And here the energy represents the thermodynamics reserves at the assembly hall during the phase of measurement. These values are in joules and shows the steady increase. If you see this also, at the beginning, just when we started after calibrating everything and when we put it on, it just started with 3.31. Itself, it is a high, because there are regularly some divine activities are taking place there. Regular chanting is there. So the space is already in the harmonized condition. And to that, 10,000 plus people, devotees are going to sing and chant this, and you will find that it ended with 3.59. So this shows that there is a steady increase again. It started with 3.3 to 3.59.
And what about deviation? Because actual measurements of the area intensity and the energy can be just connected with the chemical composition of the air, etc. But the most important parameter for such measurements is the deviation of signal.
We are going to, I'm going to come to that. The four parameter where we measured was the standard deviation. And if you see this also standard deviation, it is a statistical distribution of collective response or of an influence in the assembly hall. The closer the value to the zero is the higher coherence. So if it drops down to zero, there is a more closer coherence between all the people, those who were singing or chanting Rudram. So they were all at the same plane. And you will find that surprisingly the same results which we got. It has gone up. At the 10th folder, if you see, it is very high. But the moment we said that Om Shanti, 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 and here everybody was at the same level of coherence. And you see that it is just 56.07. It has suddenly dropped down. You can see here also. If you see in the graph also, you will see that this is the last one. It is very high here, but where it is very low.
Yeah.
So standard deviation was the major thing which we also wanted to know. But our main focus was the energy part also. That the area, how energized it is. How these stotras are affecting the energies in the space.
Okay.
And when so many people are chanting, does it have a very, very contrary effect?
Interesting result. What other experiments did you do?
The second experiment, sir, which we did was Science of Seva and Sadhana. This is a small booklet again, which we distributed. This has been distributed to almost 1,000 people so far, of various faculties, physicists, and so many teachers, professors, and everybody was distributed with this, because this is the first kind of experiment which we conducted in the world. There is nobody in the world who has done an experiment on the seva activities, that is the service activity.
Selfless
Nobody has done it so far. Service activities, every faith recommends that you should go do seva, free seva, charitable work. Pardon?
selfless service.
Selfless service. So we were all doing selfless service, and it has been recommended by every faith in the world. Here what we have done, that we wanted to establish, is there any changes in the energies of a human being when you do selfless service? The main important part for us was here the Anahata Chakra, because it is a chakra of love. And selfless service always increases the Anahat Chakra energies. When you do some selfless service, you become very emotional, and you develop a very high amount of love for that person. And
Okay,
then
so what results did you get? What conclusions did you make?
So what we got a wonderful results here also again. It was the study with the 46.
Yeah, we will share the files of your presentation under the video, so you don't need to show all the slides there, so people will look at them themselves. I just want to hear your conclusions. What conclusions have you made from this research?
Conclusion is that most of the sevadals, while doing seva and sadhana, their Anahat Chakra energies has increased tremendously. Their love, selfless love, has increased. The Anahat Chakra and total body energies all also increased. Even if you see their aura pictures, they are also good pre and post. When we did the scan, the post scans are much better than the pre-scan. But here also, one point which we found out, that we have tested for the group leaders also. Those leaders who were under whom there were some group of sevadals were given a seva.
Okay.
And they become a group leader. Once the man become a group leader, his ego increases. And when his ego increases, he feels that there is someone who is under him and he is asking him to work. Here what exactly we have got the same picture. Those group leaders who were not having a love talks with the sevadal, loving talks with the sevadals, or not talking properly with the sevadal, you will see that Anahat Chakra energies has in fact fallen down.
Oh, really?
Because thereof there is a ahankara, there is a ego in them. They become they got a power, and this power has made them less emotional. They become more rigid. Maybe with their administrative work or some things which they have to report, their work pressure was also there on them. I have reported in all these things.
Yeah. So as I understand, so their consciousness was more concentrated on controlling and commanding people rather than on the actual selfless service.
Yes. And that is exactly we found out, and we have suggested the organization also that we should conduct the camps before and pre sevadal before you start the seva for a group leaders, so that they should be taught how to talk with the sevadals, how to deal with the sevadals, how they can do prema sadhana, how lovingly they can be with their co-workers, and all other things we have suggested in our report also to them.
Okay.
So it has faced us very wonderful results.
Wonderful. Yes, indeed. Any other things you want to share with our audience about what do you think is the most useful way of using the BioWell for human research and space measurements?
See, I think now geopathic stress additions to new BioWell module is very important for all of us. We should go ahead with that, because this is the only instrument now which is without touching human touch, we can find out what is the status of geopathic stress there. and it can definitely help us. So in this way it should be used. And one more thing where we can use and we are trying to use is now as far as the vastus which has got a negative energies, maybe some spirit energies, can we find out with the help of Sputnik this type of things, or is there any, we call it as a cursed vastus, those vastus where people are not ready to sit, those vastus where people are not ready to go and purchase. There are many vastus, you will find houses which are for a long time they are empty, nobody is occupying that, nobody is happy with that. Even if they go, there is always a change of the persons in that vastu. Tenant also differs, purchase also differs every time. So these all negative things which are happening with that establishment, we are trying to find out how best we can use BioWell with that. In fact,
And
Vastu Arogyam,
also,
our
yes.
firm, Vastu Arogyam, our firm is working on Arogya. Arogya is health. In Sanskrit, Arogyam is a health or wellness. So we are, Vastu and wellness is our core business and our research work. We have a very trained research team also, as my students who are more than 5,000 now. We select some of them and we work with them. We took them to the vastus and we scan various vastu scans, and various vastus are being searched for different energies. On the basis
so you
of
check not only the space but also the influence of this space on the person.
Yes, we check the person also.
Okay, so for now I would like to conclude and to say thank you very much for your interview, for your time, for sharing your experience, for sharing your knowledge and results that you have obtained. We will post this video and share the presentations and the results of your research online on our resources. And thank you very much for your work, and we will continue our collaboration.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you. We want to thank BioWell. We want to thank BioWell and you also, and Constantine sir also, because this instrument has given us a new age in all our researches. So this is the instrument that everybody should use in their practices to find out the exact energy patterns. Once again, thanking you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Take care.